Hello, everybody. If you can see me and you can hear me, let me know. Let me know in the chat. If you can see me and you can hear me, let me know in the chat. I see Abdullah saying watching from Tamale. Yeah. Abdullah from Tamale. If you can see me and you can hear me, let me know in the chat. It looks like today there's not going to be any show. Well, it looks like there are no people on the stream, so that will be clear. It looks like it's only Abdullah. Abdullah, it looks like it's only you. And I can't spend the whole time just for one person, so, and you and Mohammed. So it looks like we may have to call it off, because I'm not going to spend that much all the time here for 2 people. I hope you agree with me. Mohammed, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I hope you're also doing great from Abofu. Okay, I see Victorine. Good evening, Victorine, from Cameroon. And then I see Lydia Equia, Japan. Okay, you can also see and hear me. Okay. I'm doing great. Okay, now we are 4. Let's see if we can have more people, then we'll do it, because just spending hours talking for 4 people, that will not be very good use of my time, So let's see. Let's give ourselves a few minutes. If we get more people, we'll continue with today's session. So send the link. Invite your friends. Invite your friends to join in. Because it looks like today people are not interested in coming online. So, Laurentia, I'm doing well. I hope you're also doing well. Abdullah, I hear you. Let's wait a little bit and see if they will join. Bidemi, I am enjoying the day. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. So we are getting ourselves transition into the cold weather. But it's good. It's good. It's very good. Okay, Mohammed, if you say so. If you say so. If you say so. If you say so. Share the link, invite your friends, share it on your WhatsApp, Facebook, the TikTok, YouTube, wherever you are, share it. Share it so that they will come. Otherwise, we will have to end it. I thought today's topic was very important. The reason why everybody does their thing. Today we're going to talk about it, and people are not interested. On TikTok, I see PK, Duncan, and Abu Gray. And will let me know where you guys are connecting from. Let me know. Let me know where you are. Serfi Abu Gray is connecting from Serfi. We also. Wonderful. Serfi, we also. Okay. Give me a like. Give me a like on TikTok. I see Erica Quinn. Okay, I'll say it. I'm here in Connecticut, in the United States of America. Yeah, I'm in Connecticut. Okay. Let me know where you are connecting from. Mohammed says that it's not demo, it's the data. Okay, I guess. Okay. Well, that I can't do much about it. I do as much as I can. Once in a while, I give data out. It's not like you just come here. How many people on social media give their followers data to use? I know some do, and not all, but I do. I do a lot. So share the link, invite your friends, let them join us. Otherwise, we'll have to call it a day But I thought today's topic was very important. Very, very important. Today's topic is very important, but I don't think everybody gets it that way. So Mohammed, there is so much that I can do. I try my best. Or you tell me. You tell me. I see Pa Solo. Solo, good evening. I hope everybody is doing well. Erica, where are you connecting from? Erica is gone. Okay. Erica, where are you connecting from? Let me know where you are connecting from. Today's topic, we are talking about some of the things that make people's visas, what makes their visas disapproved. Some of the things that will make them deny you your visa and what you can do to avoid them. What you can do to avoid them. Because it's coming to me, like a lot of people are coming, they've been denied. And when I interview them and go through their documents, there are a lot of things that I'm seeing, and we need to talk about it. You don't want to go and then be denied. The moment they deny you once, the chances are that they are going to deny you again. So you need to make sure that you deal with some of these things from the onset, from the get-go, so that you do it right the first time. Okay, Erica in Virginia. Oh, okay. Okay, Virginia. Okay. Says I'm applying for a visa for my husband. He is Nigerian, but coming from South Africa. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not that difficult. Yeah, that's not difficult to do. Yeah, okay. Okay. So your situation is it's not difficult at all. It can be dealt with easily. Okay. Laurentia says share the link. Share the link. Okay. How do like this week I'm not giving data bundle. I'm not giving data bundle. But then I understand you, but if I'm going to spend hours talk, and there's only 3 people, it doesn't make, good use of time. Instead of spending that time to talk, maybe the 3 people can just send me their questions and I will just answer it. You get it? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, so share, invite your friends, let them come and join. Let's see. Okay. So how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Okay. Hope everybody is good. Yeah, Laurentia understands what I'm saying. Laurentia understands what I'm saying. But it's okay. We will go on. We will do it. We will do it. We will do it. So, like I said, a lot of people. Anyway, before I start, let me find out from all of you. How many of you are thinking about the fellowship that we talked about? How many of you think that is something you want to try, or you know somebody who will benefit from that fellowship? Has any of you thought about it? Has any of you thought about it, seeing somebody you think fits into it or qualifies that can benefit from it? If you haven't, make sure that you do that. You do that because it's a great opportunity It's a great opportunity. And if you do not qualify, I'm sure you know somebody who might qualify. So share the link with the person. Let them see if they qualify and they want to take advantage of it. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. So there are many of you who have been complaining. You have been to visa interviews and they've denied you, and then they find our platform and then they contact me. And most of the time I will ask for the documents they sent. And in most cases, the moment I pick the document and I look at it, I know why they denied them. I would have denied them myself if I'm the visa officer and those documents come before me. So there are certain things that we need to look at. It's very, very important that we need to look at those things so that you put your application in a better position. There is no guarantee that your visa will be approved, but as much as possible, position your application in such a way that your chances of being approved becomes high. That's what you want to do. You don't want to put yourself in a disadvantaged position, because in the first place, there are a lot of people applying, so they are finding ways to get rid of some of the applicants. So the small thing that will disqualify you, they are going to take advantage of it. So you don't have to put yourself in that position. You don't. So today, I'm going to talk about 10 things that you need to look out for. It's very, very important. It's very, very, very important. Most of the time, the first thing that they will look at, or they will ask, or be looking for, are your ties to your home. It confuses a lot. There is no set rule. Let me say again, when it comes to that, there is no set rule of one or two particular things that they are looking for. It could be anything. It could be your family, it could be your job, it could be properties, it could be your business, it could be anything. Now, with the ties, it is all about how credible you look with your application. How credible you look with your application. Let me say here that those of you who contract people to do the application for you, you need to check this very, very well. You need to check this very well, because most of the problems come with those who ask somebody or pay somebody to put in the application for them. Most of these visa agents, they don't really care about you. What they want is their money. I'm not saying all of them are like that. No. There are some that are very good and know what they are doing. But the majority just want to take your money and go away with it. So you need to be very careful who you ask to put in the application for you. It is very, very important. It is very, very important, because some of them, they will just put information on it and they won't even tell you that this is what I did. So get to know it. Get to know it. 2 days ago, I was looking at a lady's document who had been denied, and she was sad, complaining. And it says somebody did it for her. And I looked at it. And the first question that they asked on the application, the person made mistake, messed the whole thing up. The person messed the whole thing up. They ask you, which school did you attend? And then you mention the school's name, which is a secondary school. And then the second question, they ask you, have you been to a secondary school or beyond? And then you say no. You see the conflicting answers that you've just provided. These two answers alone will let them know that you didn't take the application serious. You say you went to a secondary school, then they ask you a second question, have you been to a secondary school or beyond? And then you say no. That's a red flag. So please, when somebody is going to do it for you, make sure that you check. Make sure you check. And the home ties, they will look at it, the things that you will present, your property, your family, your business, other things, they are going to check and they are going to look at it. If you are using your job as the ties, make sure that you have credible letter or document from your job place to support what you are saying. Don't let the secretary at the company write a letter for you. Doesn't carry weight. Let your supervisor or your CEO write it. You get it? Don't go through shortcuts. Shortcuts are going to be bad for you. Shortcuts are going to be bad for you. So please, make sure that you check that. The home ties. Make sure whatever you are putting there is credible enough. It doesn't matter what it is. Because there is no set rule when it comes to home ties. You have to understand that. They might even not look at your home ties. But make sure that it is credible. Okay. Let me see. Laurentia says that mine is on the school. I have a little sister who have gained admission to a school in US, but I asked her to chat you directly. She was wondering how best she can get a full scholarship to support her education. She may have to forego due to the cost involved. It depends on the course she's going to do, whether it's undergraduate and a master's, and what course it is. Some of them we can get funding. Full scholarship, you can't guarantee that. I will never guarantee anybody full scholarship, but I can get you some form of scholarship. Depending on how you put your application in, you may be able to get full scholarship, but that cannot be guaranteed. That cannot be guaranteed. If anybody is telling you, oh, I can get you full scholarship, this, that, be careful. I always tell you, be careful. Because nobody controls the scholarship. So, but there are forms of funding those education. So, we will look into that. It is possible to get funding for her. It could be loan, it could be something else. But full scholarship, nobody can guarantee you. So that is the fact. That is the fact. Okay. The second thing that you need to look at very carefully is your financial support. Whether you are coming for a visit, you are coming to work, you are coming to live here, you are coming to school, whatever you are coming here to do, you need to show proof of financial support that says that I have enough funds to cater for me during my period in the United States. You see, one thing that the United States government doesn't want is that you come here and become a burden on the economy. The government doesn't like that. So if there is a way, or your coming here is going to be a burden to the state, they will not let you come. We already have issues here we are dealing with. You don't want to add to the issues. You get it? So you need to prove. It doesn't have to be your personal funds. But depending on the kind of visa you are asking for, it could be somebody sponsoring you, it could be your own funds, it could be anything. If you are coming for a visit, in most cases, it is important that it's your own funds. Or if someone is inviting you, then the person who is inviting you can sponsor you. If you are coming to school, it could be anyone that you are related to somehow. You cannot go and say that John Mensah is sponsoring me. I don't know him or her. How are you related? How would the person decide to sponsor you with all that money, $30,000, to sponsor you to come to school here, and the person doesn't know you? It doesn't make sense. So you must be able to prove how you are related to the person who is sponsoring you. These are things that they look at. These are things that raises red flags during the application process and the interview process. So, number one, home ties. Number two, financial support. You need to prove. There are so many ways you can have financial support to assist you in your travel. There are so many ways. I've already taught you how to build a credible account to use for your applications. Some of you, the way you present your bank statement will even deny you the visa. You are thinking of traveling, so all of a sudden you go and open a bank account, you're going to take a loan, and then you go and dump it in it and print a statement. You will be denied. I will deny you. Because it only means that you don't have the money. You put that money in the account because you want a visa to travel. They won't give it to you. That's why I showed you how to build an organic bank account, so that when they look at it, it's credible. It's credible. So you need to really take a look at that. You need to take a look at that. It's very, very important. So home ties, financial support, it is very, very important. The third thing has to do with the information you put on the application. It needs to be accurate and consistent. If you are filling the application and you don't take it serious and you just put things on it, it's going to affect you because they will look at it. If you are making errors and all kinds of mistakes on the application, it just goes to show that you are not taking the application seriously. Why should they take you serious? Does that make sense? Does it make sense? You are not taking the application serious. Why should the visa officers take you serious? There are so many applications I've looked at, and I look at them and I say, I will deny you. I will even deny you the visa. I will deny you the visa. I'm not going to approve a visa with this kind of application. So make sure you check your spellings. Check your spellings. Check the English that you are writing. Make sure you understand the question before you answer it. It is English. If you cannot understand the English on the application, how can you communicate in English when you come here? So they are looking at these things. Make sure you understand the question before you answer. Don't think you understand the question. So if you don't understand the question, seek for clarification. Because the question they ask you can lead you to being denied the visa. So please, your information that you put on the application. Make sure they are consistent, they are correct. Don't lie on the application. Very important. Don't lie on the application, because they will go and check. The information you put on the application, they will go and check. Some people say that, oh, I even went to the interview, they didn't look at any of my documents. They don't have to look at your documents. They don't have to. The information you put on the application, they went to check and it didn't match. It's not credible. Why would they want to look at your document? People buy documents all the time. People buy documents. People forge documents. So why should they look at it? That's not a priority. The priority is on the application form. The information they ask you and you put on it. They pay people to go and check. If you put an address on your application, they will go and check the address. They will. One guy contacted me one time and said that he has put in an application. He's going for an interview, so he wants me to prepare him for the interview. And I prepared him. I prepared him so well that I knew, based on the interview, he was going to be approved. And then he said he went for the interview, and then like everything I told him, they asked him, he answered it perfectly. The woman, the visa officer, the woman who was interviewing him, wanted to give him the visa. But there was one question on the form. The address that he put on, the address where he says he lives. The woman kept asking him, what is the address? What is the address? And then he kept mentioning the address that has been put on the application. A visa agent did it for him. So the visa agent provided all the information. So he mentioned the address. And the woman asked him, are you sure that is the address? He said, yeah. Are you sure? He says the woman asked him like 20 times the same question. So after he didn't know. Not knowing that the address that the visa agent put on was a parking lot, like a lorry station. It's a parking place. How can your home be the transport station? And the woman wanted this man to correct the address so that she will give him the visa. But he didn't know because the visa agent didn't tell him. When he was telling me, he was crying. He said, I was so sure. The woman, like, you could see that the woman wanted to give him the visa. So please, check the information you put on the application. It is very, very, very important. If you don't take care, that alone will put you in trouble. Does that make sense? Please let me know in the chat. That what I'm saying, are you taking note? Are they things that you are taking note of? Do they make sense? Let me know in the chat. Those on TikTok, let me know in the chat. Let me know if what I'm saying makes sense. And give me a like. TikTok people, give me a like, give me diamond, give me a flowers. Let me know you are active. Let me know you are active. Laurentia says that it's raining in Ghana. Okay, say it makes sense. Yeah, it says enough for the wise. Okay, good. So it is very, very important that you take note of the home ties, you take note of your information that you put on your document, and then your financial support. And also make sure that you have all the documents. At times, you don't bring all the document that is needed, or you don't provide them. Make sure that you go through the checklist, make sure you have everything. If you put some information on the application that requires proof, make sure you have that proof. The people at the embassy, there are so many things they will check, but they are not magicians to be able to know that, yes, this thing that you put there, you have the evidence for it. No. You get it? So make sure that you provide sufficient documentation for everything. That's why I always say that when you are doing your application, make sure everything you do, you keep a copy. You keep a copy of it. Keep a copy of your document so that you can go through it. Your application, keep a copy so that you can go through it and study the things you put there so that when they ask you a question, you don't say something different from what is on the application. People do that. People do that. You put on the application that you are applying for a B1, a B1 visa. You put B1 on the form. You get there and they ask you, so what visa are you applying for? Then you say B2. You are done. You don't know that. You know. So that you don't go and say something different from what is on the application. That is going to lead to misrepresentation. And they don't take kindly to it. 2 answers. Article 2 answers, they don't take kindly to it at all. Misrepresentation will ban you from coming to the US forever. So don't do that. Please. Make sure you know what is on the application that you are putting in. Very, very important. Very, very, very important. So you need to meet that visa purpose. Let's say, for instance, you are going for F1 visa. For F1 visa, there are things that they want to see. You must have your I-20. You must have your I-20. So if you don't have the I-20, you have no business applying for visa interview. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So make sure that the visa you are applying for, you meet the requirements. You meet the requirements. It's very, very important. If you don't meet the requirements, you put yourself in jeopardy. It's very, very important. Another thing that you need to take note of is the fact that if you have been denied before, you have been denied a visa before, or you have been approved a visa before, but you overstayed your visa, those things can make them deny you a visa. Let's take the first one. You have been denied a visa. And for many people, that when they are denied a visa, the following week or the following month, they apply again. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. The law says that whatever reason for which you were denied, your situation should have changed when you are applying again. Your situation should have changed when you applied again. Now, it is very, very important that you note this. It doesn't mean that you are going to apply again and then change the information. That is not what you need to do. that will make your situation worse. Your situation must change for you to be able to apply again. So let's say, for instance, let me use a classical example, one that I dealt with last week. Very classical. The guy didn't seek advice. He has been on the platform. He was going to apply for visa. He didn't seek advice and did the wrong thing. After he came and I'm like, why didn't you do this? So he didn't think about that. I'm like, really? All these things that I've been talking on them, people don't listen. So look at the scenario. There is a guy who has a big farm. He has a very big farm. He has a lot of animals, crops, and all that. So he has a business. He is a farm owner. On the side, he is a bartender. So he works at the bar and serve. If you are going to apply for a visa, which of these jobs are you going to use for your application? He used bartender. How much do they pay you as a bartender? So he put the money he has and everything. And when I look at it, I say, I would deny you. Why would I approve this for you? No, I won't approve it. Because he says that he makes 2,500. 2,500. Let's say out of the 2,500. No, I'm not talking about dollars. I think he's a Nigerian or something. Or Ghanaian. One of those. So let's say you make 2,500 cedis or naira. Your expenses, you have to pay your rent, pay food, transport, everything. So let's say that you spend 2,000 paying for those things. You are left with 500. You can't travel with 500. You get it? You can't travel with 500. So it doesn't make sense. There is no way that you are going to be approved for a visa to come to the United States on 500 cedis. How would you even buy your ticket if they were to give you the visa? How would you buy your ticket? Meanwhile, because you have the farm, you have money. You have a lot of money sitting in your account because of your farm. And you didn't use that. You didn't use that because you think a farm is low key. No! America, farmers are the richest people. You don't know. Yeah. So I just don't understand. I asked him, why would you go and put bartender there when you are a farmer? He thought that if he put farmer there, that would rather make them. I said, really? Being a farmer, you can tell them that you make 100,000 a month or 200,000 a month. All you need to do is to show on your bank account. And he had the bank account to prove it. A lot of money in it. It doesn't match. Those two documents don't match. So there is a discrepancy there. They know you are lying. And they denied him. So make sure that you are consistent. Consistency. Very, very important. Very, very important. I don't want you to have everything and go and still be denied. So please make sure that you do that. You do that. If, for instance, you are going to school and you've gotten a scholarship, that's what you lead with. A scholarship. If a university have given you a scholarship to come and study, they are not going to deny you the visa. In the first place, the school has guaranteed your financial situation. You get it? So don't create any problems for yourself. It's very important that you understand some of these things. I see Charming coming on TikTok. Let us know where you are connecting from. And if you're on TikTok, give me a like. Let me know you are active there. Let me know you are active there. Give me a flowers. Give me a diamond. Let me know you are active. Use your chat. Comment. Let me know. Let me know you are active there. Okay, another thing that you need to take a look at is your intent. Why do you want to go to the US? Why do you want to go or come to the US? Why? So you have applied and applied and applied. The first one you applied, you said you are coming to visit. Then you apply again. They didn't give you the first one. You apply again, and then you said you are coming for school. And then they didn't give you. Then you apply again, and you say you are coming for medical treatment. You see where I'm going? Your intent is shifting, and so all of a sudden, you are shooting down all the credible reasons why visa should be given to you. The moment the intent to migrate comes, you put yourself in trouble. The moment they can reason from what you are doing to mean that you want to come and not go back to your country, they won't give you the visa. They want to know if it is a non-immigrant visa. They want to know that when you come, you will go back. But if they can deduce migration intent, they won't give it to you. So you need to be very consistent. You need to be very consistent. Bidemi say, what if the school has already given 50% scholarship while the sponsor covers the remaining expenses? What's your say on this as regards the possibility and probability of getting the visa approved? Your chances are that. Your chances are higher. At least your chances are 50% higher. Because the university is covering half of your cost, which gives more room for you. It means that you don't have to spend much of your own money to cover a lot of things. The school is taking care of you halfway. So that improves or increases your chances of getting approved or approval. But it doesn't mean that that's the only thing they will look at. There might be something else. You get it? There might be something else. So you need to look at all those things. You need to look at all those things. Very, very important. One other thing that you need to be careful about is your background check. Background check. When they are doing background check, they look at everything, including your social media history. All those information they check. Don't think that they don't. They check. If they don't say anything about it, it doesn't mean that they didn't check. They check. Give me a minute. They check everything. Papi go, what do you mean like what again? What do you mean by like what again? Let me know what you mean so that I can explain that. Prince on TikTok say, I've received my I-20 with deficits 50,000 plus with 12,000 scholarship. How do you see this? You've gotten some scholarship. So when you take the 12,000 out of the 50, which school is that? 50 looks too much for me. Which school is that? The cost is 50,000. That's quite a lot. But when you take the 12,000 at Mississippi State University, that looks, well, that's what you decided to go with. Okay, so you take the 12,000 out of the 50, the difference you need to show. You need to show that you have enough money to cover that difference. Once you can prove that and it is genuine, the chances are that they will approve you. That's why I say most of the time, they will deny you when there is something really showing that they have to deny you. You know, school is one of the things that in most cases they will approve you. But a lot of people put themselves in positions where they have to deny them. You get it? You did marketing. You did marketing. And then you are applying to go and do your graduate course. Of course, you can do any graduate course. But why are you shifting from marketing all of a sudden to computer science at the graduate level? It doesn't make sense. Because with computer science, you need foundation. You need some prerequisites to be able to do it. You know, so even though you can go and do computer science, even though you did marketing, it doesn't align. So when you are presenting that, they begin to see red flags in it. I will see red flags in it. You get it? So if you did marketing, your best thing is to apply for MBA as a graduate course. When you come for your MBA and you decide that I don't want to do the MBA again, you can change the course. But if I'm looking at your application and I'm seeing you did first degree in marketing and then graduate, you want to go and do computer science. So those are the little things that you need to look at. We call them red flags. They can flash anywhere. And when they see, you see, when you go to the embassy, you will see that the person that you are going to stand in front of might even not look at your face. The person might not even look at your face because the person is busy. The person has around 40 or 60 seconds to make a decision about you. He or she is typing on the computer, reading the information on the computer, and typing and putting information in there. She has document about you sitting in front of her, and she is also looking at that at the same time. So she has a very short span of time to really make a decision. So when he's looking on your document and things, red flags are coming up all of a sudden, you are wasting her time. She will just say, I'm sorry, and then give you the paper. And you get it? But if the person is looking and everything looks genuine, the person will end up asking you questions. Why do you want to go and do this course? Why that particular course? Why that school? You know, those kind of questions, you know, and you should be able to answer them to let the person know that, yeah, this person really knows what he's talking about. So don't go and raise red flags for the people to deny you. That's why I'm taking us through all this. So that you will be on your guard. You will be on your guard. Okay, Prince says that I have bank statement which exceeds that. Okay. Yeah, then you should be good. You should be good. If you have the bank statement, you should be good. Dog finger. Wow. Dog Dog finger says that I'm going for a conference. I'm a medical doctor, married, travel to India and Tanzania, own property. You don't have much problem, dog finger. Your chances are good. Your chances are good. Just put in a good application and you'll be given the visa. You'll be given the visa. Recently, a doctor that I did application for, they gave him 5 years for a visit. He was even coming for a visit. They gave him 5 years. First attempt, 5 years. You get it? Because you have a lot to prove. You have a lot working in your advantage for you. So if you don't put in a good application, they can deny you, because I have seen military officers, majors and generals who have been denied visa before. So if you don't put in a good application, they can still deny you, but your chances are higher. Like if you compare on a level note, you are like 90% ahead of many people. Dog finger. So just put in a good application and they will give you the visa. Oh, okay. Dog finger says have had one previous refusal 4 years ago, but a lot has changed since then. Okay, good. So a lot has changed. That is good. So that is the important part, the change that has taken place. That is what is going to change the whole game. So your chances are still higher than a lot of people. Dog finger. So put in a good application and you should be fine. You should be fine. You should be fine. Also, you need to, as I was talking about background check, criminal record is something that will make them deny you the visa. I know we say that there are second chances. Yes, that is true. But criminal background, criminal record is something that really, really, really puts them off. So if you have a criminal record, work on getting it off your record. How you do that, I don't know. I know you can get a lawyer to do that for you. So work on that. Work on that, because criminal record can really affect your chances. It can really affect your chances. Dog finger, you are welcome. You are welcome. I think you should be fine. I think you should be fine. TikTok people, give me flowers. Give me a like. Let me see you. Give me a like. Flowers, diamond. Let me see you are active there. Papi Gold, I still don't get what you are saying. Can you be a little bit clear? I said, what was I saying that I said they can still look at other things? Of course, they look at other things, but I don't know which angle you are coming from. So let me know which angle so that I can answer your question for you. Another thing that you need to look at is your interview skills. Some of you, the way you approach interviews will let them even deny you. Poor interview skills. You want to show the visa officer that yes, he or she should give you a visa to come to the US, yet you are not able to express yourself. They ask you a question and you do forget about it. Forget about it. You use words like maybe, forget about it. You must be specific, straightforward. Don't talk too much and don't talk too less. Don't let your answers be yes, no, yes. When you say yes, explain. Explain. No, explain. Don't just say yes, no, yes, okay, no. When you do that, they will also write no for you. Yes, like that. And don't go and talk too much. The person talking to you doesn't have the whole day. So your chances are that within 30 seconds, you should be able to articulate everything you want to articulate within that question or within your answer. 30 seconds. Articulate everything. Let the person see that, oh, okay, this person knows what they are talking about. You get it? So that is very, very important. Many people don't know how to go for an interview. They don't. Bidemi, you have access to your account. You can check it yourself. So go there and check. You see the status there. I don't have any information that you don't have. Every information that I will see, you have it. So check it. Go there and check it. You should know the status. So please, you have the chance to make or unmake your visa approval or denial. It depends on you. You are the one sending them the information. Every information that they have came from you. And it is based on the information that you have given them that they are going to deny or approve your visa. So give them information that will help you to get your visa. Don't lie. One thing that they hate is that you are going to lie to them. No, don't. Don't. Be honest. If there is something about you that is not great or is in the negative, find a way to explain or justify why that should not be the thing that they should look at. It's very, very important. You get it? So please, don't lie. Don't lie. You don't want them to give you a sheet of paper that says 216 CAI. You don't want that. Because that sheet, if they give you a sheet with 216 CAI on it, you are not coming to US again. You are not. They are not going to. If even you go and get a lawyer and go and appeal, they won't let you come. You have misrepresented yourself. You've lied to them. They won't let you come. It is very, very important. You need to take note of that. You need to take note of that. Okay, Papi, go. So for instance, if you are you've had I mentioned that, for instance, if you are going to do a course, you did marketing for your first degree and you are going to do your graduate course, and then you go and choose computer science for your graduate course, or biological science, or laboratory technician or something. Because those programs have prerequisites which are not in marketing, it does not align. So even though you may have gotten a full scholarship or something, those things that they are going to, why would you move from marketing to computer science? It's going to be difficult for you to do the course. You get it? So they are going to look at those things. And those are other things. There are no specific things that they look at, but anything that will trigger them to look at something else. You get it? Let's say that you have the scholarship, all right. You have the scholarship, all right. But then, with scholarship, you should be good. You should be good. But let's say, for instance, the person that is sponsoring you, you have a bank statement that has a name on it that does not reflect you. It's not your business or your company. And then they ask you who the person is. And then you say, he is your anchor. But they could detect that this person is not your anchor. Maybe you bought the bank statement. Those are things that they will look at and they will check. They will verify to see whether it is true or not. So when I say other things, it could be anything. It could be anything that will come up. At times when you are even talking, you might end up saying something that might trigger something else. That's why I say you need to be very specific in answering. Don't talk too much. Don't talk too much to go and raise other questions for you. Yeah, so the other things that I'm saying could be anything. It could be anything that you could trigger. If you are going for a visit, and then the address, they ask you, do you know somebody in the US? And you said no. You don't know anybody in the US. And yet, some of your payment, they could see that somebody is the one doing it for you. Boom, 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 boom. You see, you say you don't know anyone there. Or they look at your documentation, you are going for a visit. Nobody invited you, you decide to go on your own, which is great. And yet, the hotel that you have booked, you say you are going to stay for 3 weeks. And yet, you book the hotel for 3 days. And you have not booked hotel anywhere else again. Meanwhile, you are going for a visit for 3 weeks. So what are you talking about? After staying in the hotel for 3 days, are you going to sleep on the street? It means that the hotel is just a cover. You have somebody that after 3 days, you are going to move to. You get the logic here. These are how they think. And that is what you need to look at very well. So those are other things that they will look at. So if you say you are going for a visit for 3 weeks, nobody invited you, you have your money, you want to go and take a vacation, that is okay. But then if you are booking the hotel where you stay, you book for 3 weeks. So they know you are going to stay at the hotel for 3 weeks. You can't go and stay in the US for 3 weeks and stay in a hotel for 3 days. Where would you stay for the rest of your stay? So those are the things that you need to look at. Okay. Let me see. I understand visa officers are time constrained. How do I make their job of visa officer easy? By giving them the right answer within the shortest possible time. You get it? Within the shortest possible time. Be able to convince them. 30 seconds max. 10, 20, 30 seconds. You should be able to make your argument. Anything you want to say, you should be able to say within that time. You don't need it. Don't go and stand there and be doing You are done. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I thought you were also extremely expecting a feedback as your responses to the previous time. Bidemi, it is an open thing. You see the status on the portal. That's what I'm talking about. What you and I are seeing is the same thing. They said it's being processed. So it's being processed. When the status change, it will show the They won't send anything to me. If anything at all, they will send it to you. They have your email address, so they will send it to you. So check your email address and be checking the status. Be checking the status. This is the new system they are using. It is all to control fraud. That's why they are doing that. So when you put in application or request, it takes time for them to check everything. They will be checking. They will wait to see how the response go. That's what is happening. So you give them time. They will respond to you. The status will change. But check every day. Check every day. Yeah. I know, but some courses are moving together. Papi, if you say some courses are moving together, what do you mean? Laurentia has misinformation and contradiction. Laurentia, what is going on? Tell me. What is the misinformation and the contradiction? Let me know. There's a lot of misinformation out there. It's very true. A lot of misinformation. People say things they don't know. And that's the dangerous part. That's the dangerous part. People will tell you something. They have no idea. They don't know what they are talking about. And then they will tell you, and you also, because you don't know, and they look like they know, they will say it. And then that becomes another issue for you. That's why everything I say here, I make sure that I've checked the law. I check the law. Make sure that it is in line with the U.S. immigration law. Yes, Papi, that is very true. You can do electrical engineering and then project management, because in electrical engineering, there's a project management part to it. So that is correct. You get it. Some of them go together, others don't go together. So when you are picking, make sure you are picking something that goes together. You get it? So that is very correct. That is very correct. Any other question, guys? So it's very important. All I'm trying to do is to position you in such a way that you don't mess up. Especially, let me say this again, especially where somebody did the application for you. If somebody did the application for you, did your visa application for you, make sure you go through and check everything, especially dates and addresses. If the person put in address that you didn't give to him or her to put in, make sure you go and find out what address they have put in. You will be surprised the address they have put on your application. You will be surprised. You will be surprised the places that they've put there. So make sure you check it. Make sure you check it. You have all the information. You know what is on the document, what is on the application, because they will ask you questions about that. And if you are not able to answer exactly as is on the application, you are done. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Is the information good? The things I've talked about, are you getting them? Are you getting them? Are they things that are making sense? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Those on TikTok, let me know. Pakwesi says that please give me the purpose of visiting a cousin in the US. How can I give you a purpose? I don't know why you are visiting your cousin. Pakwesi, how can I give you the purpose? You are the one visiting your cousin. I don't know why you are visiting your cousin. So how can I? You should tell me why you are visiting your cousin in the US. Pakwesi, does that make sense? You are the one who is supposed to tell me why you are visiting your cousin in the US. I don't know why. Okay, Laurentia says that 3 weeks visit with 3 days hotel booking is what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah. You automatically sign your denial warrant. Yes, you do. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Listen, if even you are not going to stay in the hotel, if even you are not going to stay there, you know what I mean? For your evidence purposes, you need to book it right. I have a system where we can book it for you, but you will not pay until you get there. You may want to use that, so that if even you don't get a visa, you have not spent that money. You get it? You can book it, everything. You get your invoice and documentation, everything to show. And then when you get there, you pay upon arrival. That's a better option. Pakwesi, I can't frame something for you. You should tell me that I'm going to visit my cousin for this and this. Then I can help you to figure out what to say or how to say it. But if you say, I should come out with something for you, what am I coming out for? Oh, I don't know. I don't know your cousin. I don't know where he is in the US. I don't know what he does. I don't know why you are coming, what your cousin say you should come and do. I will have to get more information to be able to frame something for you. Bakwesi, you get it? Yeah. We show people a lot, but I have to do that based on factors. I'm not the guy who just say things. I don't say things for saying sake. You get it? A lady contacted me, was it Monday? She has been denied because there is somebody in the US here who has been helping her, and she applied to go and visit her. The woman wanted to come. When she come for the visit, take care of the child who is blind. So the lady here needs someone who will come and take care of the child who is blind. And she thinks that this lady will be a good fit to use to come to the US. But you don't use a visit for that. There is a way to be able to bring her to come and do that work. You can use au pair route to do that. And I'm like, why would she put visitation? What was the reason? And she put the reason that she is going for the lady here, the birthday. They won't give you the visa. Birthday. Really? Birthday is not important to them. If you use birthday as a reason why you are coming to visit, they won't give you the visa because they know it's a whack reason. You get it? She asked, so what about if they are doing fundraising for me to support me? You don't need to come to the US for them to do fundraising for you. And okay, so what if I say that I'm coming to take care of her son? And I'm like, there are people here who can take care of a blind person better than you. So why should they give you the visa to come? There are people here who have been trained in how to take care of blind people. And the government will pay those people to take care of the blind person. Why would they want to give you a visa from your country who have no idea of how to take care of blind people? give you a visa to come and do that here. But if your sponsor goes through the au pair agency, then they might hire you or bring you in under J1 or something to come and do that job. What they will say is they can't find people. There aren't enough people in the system to do that. But why would you use B1 and B2 for this kind of things? This is what I'm saying. You got it. You need to figure out how to make it real. Because anything that doesn't make sense, that is not reasonable. That's the word, reasonable. They won't give it to you. So, Pakwesi, come up with something that can be worked with. Just saying that I want to go and visit my cousin, so create something for me. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I have to know a little bit more. Yeah. Bidemi, I hear you. And Papi God says that he should contact me. I will. Let me see. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, so let me look at what is coming in. Laurentia said that 3 weeks. We said, yeah, we said that. Okay. Papi said, yes, so my sense. Okay. The key points for me, my take home from today episode, 30-second mass, and don't talk too much and don't talk just too less. Yeah. Okay. Take home is to be confident in answering questions. Also be sincere with your answers. Very sincere. Very sincere. If you are lying, they will know. Okay, Papi said he should contact me. I will tell him why he's visiting. He's visiting his uncle. Okay. Honestly speaking, I'm blessed to know you, and I'm confident that I'm going to see you one-on-one the shortest time. But definitely, I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Laurentia says, tell them you miss your cousin, or your cousin is not well and you want to visit him. There are better people to take care of him here. There are better people to take care of him here. The truth must always be told. Yeah, the truth must always be told. Jonathan, how are you doing? Pakwesi says he's inviting you. So if he is inviting you, you have stated in it, or he's now going to write the invitation, so he needs something to say in the invitation letter. Is that what you mean? Okay. Yeah, guys, so 90, or let me say 70% of your visa approval or denial depends on you. The package you send to them. They, based on everything you have sent to them, they will use that 30% that is left to decide to give it to you or not to give it to you. So make sure your application is tight. It's tight, so that they won't have any option than to approve it. Yeah, Jonathan, just go back and watch, and you will benefit from it. If you're on TikTok, give me a like, give me a flower, give me a diamond. Let me know you are engaging. Share the link with your friends. Let them also join in. Yeah. So any question, it is very, very important that you set yourself for approval, not for denial. Majority of us set ourselves up for denial. That is the majority. So let's try and do things well. And don't say that, oh, if I go and they deny, I will do it again. No, don't let that be your vision. Let your vision be that I'm putting it in once and I'm going to get it approved. So you do it right from the beginning. That should be your plan. You get it? The more you get denied, the difficult it becomes for them to approve your visa. So it's very, very important that you take note of that. Okay. Okay, guys. If there's nothing more, I think we've had a good session. We've learned a lot. Just put what you've learned into action. Don't just listen and go and make the mistakes again. There are people, some of you do that. You listen and still go and make the same mistake. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And like I said, the schools are receiving applications. If school is what you want to do, this is the time, please. This is the time. Put in your applications for the schools. And I've told you, I'm doing the promotion. This promotion, if it ends, you pay the full price if you want me to do it for you. So go to the website and check it out. If you want a payment plan, I can do that. I'm just doing everything possible for you to be able to get yourself into a school. So go and check it out. If you are interested, lock it in before it ends. Yeah. Make sure you put in your applications. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait till last minute. It will affect you. If you do last minute, it will affect you. I have those on TikTok. I've done a video on 10 universities that you should apply to in the US. Check it on TikTok. It's there. It's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. Go and check it. It's there. I've given the school the important things you need to know about the school, and then the link for you to apply. Everything is there. Let me put the website address here for you. So it's there. You should see it. It's in the chat. So check it out. If you are interested, lock it in before you pay the full price. Last days are dangerous, Jonathan. Last days are dangerous. Last days are dangerous. Last days are dangerous. Don't let it get too close, and then now you are scrambling to get through. Even getting the visa interview will then become a problem for you. If you start it early, you have enough time to put in your application for the interview, which has become the issue in most cases. The earlier you put it in, the more time you will get. The more time you will get. So please do that. I have all the videos that can help you to apply on your own. You don't need to pay anybody any money to do it for you. You can do it on your own. You just have to be ready to put in the work. If you don't want to put in the work or you don't have the time, I'll be willing to do it for you at a cost. It won't be free. You get it? And it's not cheap. So check it out. That's why I'm doing the promotion. You won't get it the same price all the time. So take advantage of it. Use the videos. Use the website. There are a lot of resources also on the website. Check them out and take advantage of it. Thank you so much for coming today. Keep sharing. If you are not following us, make sure you follow us and then share with your friends. Invite them to join us. You have a good night. God bless you. Stay connected. Stay connected. You can always WhatsApp me. Send me a WhatsApp if you want to ask a question, and I'll take time and answer your questions. So WhatsApp me. That will be good.